Alright, hey everybody, it's me, Sardix Films. It's been a while since I've done one of these, and if you notice, my quality is a lot better. Because right now, a lot of you will probably kind of shit your pants, and a lot of people told me not to do this, but right now I'm looking into the lens of a $1,000 camera. I bought a thing off of, I believe it was Adorama, and I'm just gonna flip these upside down real quick, because those are kind of if those get seen, I'm kind of screwed, because Insurrection Season 2 spoilers. But yeah, no, I got some, I got a camera and a bunch of equipment off of, I believe it was Adorama. I don't think that was the right website. I don't know off the top of my head. But, I came to talk to you guys today about Bionicle Insurrection. Season 2 has been coming along very good. I am very pleased with how it's turning out, and in fact, after I'm done with this update, I'll give you guys a quick sneak peek or maybe a teaser. I don't know, I'll choose one or the other. But yeah, no, it's coming along very well. Episode 6 is done, Episode 7's done, Episode 4 is done, and production. Episode 1 I'm going to finish today. I'm planning on finishing it today. By the time you see this, it'll already be done. But I still have quite a bit to do. I think I've got about maybe 10 more episodes to do. Yeah, no, 10 more episodes to shoot. I mean, I have almost all of them done, like, but there are a few that I am missing. Just because I have not had the time to do anything. And I'll explain why in a second here. I just want to see which ones I have started shooting and which ones I have yet to shoot. So, let's see. At the end. Okay, so 1, 2, 3... I have 3 actual episodes that I have yet to even start shooting, but there are still a lot of them that still have a lot more scenes to do. But yeah, it's going pretty nicely. But if you follow me on Instagram, you'll recall a post that I made, a couple posts actually, where I was complaining about the weather. The weather has set the production of Season 2 back by probably a good 2 months, because last year for Season 1 I was out filming in March, I believe, and I believe that was the episode that Jackson died. But then again, the episodes after that, I was out and it was like 80 degrees in April. We had beautiful weather, but this year was not the same. We had the biggest snowstorm in the beginning of April, and it lasted up until like April 20 something. And that, I mean, during the winter I did shoot quite a few scenes, and granted I could have been a little bit better about it, but I didn't even get to start shooting the premiere up until like, let's see, when were these added? I don't know. I didn't start until like late May, maybe even June, because I didn't film in order this year. I did what I could, with what I could at the time, so the episode order, like in order of shooting, has been all wonky. I've been trying to get what I can in when I can. But yeah, so I was hoping for an August, I believe it was 18th last year for the Season 1 premiere, but August is not looking like... I might even thinking about pushing it back until maybe October. Worst case scenario, November. Because at the end of July here, I'm going on a fishing trip with my girlfriend from the 28th to the 31st. I do have time in between then, but I also have to worry about work. And then on August 11th to the 21st, I'm gonna be out east. Little surprise family trip. And then the week prior to that, I'm working 29.75 hours at work. So it sucks, yeah. And then when I get back, I get back on the 21st of August from my trip, and then on the 27th, school starts back up again, which it might not be that big of a deal because my classes are from 8 all the way to 11, so I do have from 12 on, but that depends on my work schedule because as of right now, my availability is 1 to 10. However, I did apply for a new position, but that will have me starting at 5. So I will have if I get that position, I will be starting, I have from all the way from 11:30 when I get home to 4 o'clock to be able to film. So that's kind of a plus, but again, that's just a 50-50 chance. So yeah, season 2 production going good, but the premiere will not be out for a while. And even when I do have all of season 2 shot, finished in production, I still have to yet do the pilot. I wanted to film the pilot in April when I had nice weather, because there are quite a few outdoor scenes in that. Never got around to it, but the pilot is crucial to see because it does have some bits and pieces. Like there's a scene in the first trailer, or like a line rather, where Sardix is talking to Thyre, and that kind of plays in with the premiere. So before I even do anything, I will put the pilot out. I do want that separate from the actual season. But okay, I do have some bad news as well. I did take some careful time to think about this, and Bionicle Insurrection. I am canceling season 3. Yeah, for those of you who did know about it, I believe Aquatics was the only one who knew about season 3, maybe Jake. Yeah, I was planning on doing 3 seasons because of, you know, just the events that play out in season 2. It kind of leaves it on another cliffhanger. But just yesterday, I was filming the final scene of episode 6. I love doing this. I do love doing this, but the show is kind of getting, I wouldn't say old, but it is getting difficult to film when I have so many other things that I want to do. Like I said, I've been telling some people that once I'm done with Insurrection, I'm dismantling all my mocks and rebuilding my sets. And if you look over here, I have all the Paraka. I have Maturo and Holly and Nika on their way. I'm gonna adjust that real quick. I have Maturo and Holly and Nika on their way, along with a couple of masks that I had painted, but I needed duplicates so I can actually rebuild my sets. Now, I don't know what I'm gonna do yet for season 3 because this is taking a toll on me, and it gets really frustrating when I'm on the floor 24/7, hunched over a little camera and having to move my figures, and not all of my mocks have the greatest joints. And that's where I envy Tectonic Films, where all his mocks pretty much use CCBS, and those joints are so much tighter, and it's so much easier to use them because they're so much smaller. I mean, with Satrix, and I made a mistake in making him so bulky, and it's too late to change him now because he's been shot in so many different episodes. Like, see, episode 1, he's been shot in episode 8. I don't want to make any changes to him because, like, oh, say like his scroll armor right here. If I take that off, well, sure, it's not in the finale, but then it's not in episode 5, but it's also in episode like 6, 7, 8. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to like change my mocks halfway through shooting, but then they still look similar in other episodes like they did before. But Satrix, like, I've had so much problems. Like when I shot the premiere, Satrix was always falling over. Zero was always falling over. Some of the knights even fell over, and they weren't even doing anything but leaning on other characters. I don't want to have to change to CCBS because I like the height of the characters that I have, and I like the way they look. CCBS just kind of just craps on all that, and I don't want to do that. But I do still kind of want to do some stop motions. So what I'm thinking, since I will be canceling Season 3, I might do like animatics. I will release the script for you guys, because I do want you to know what happens. Like, there are so many things that happen in Season 3 that I really... It's why I would want to keep filming, but I can't keep doing this to myself because it's taking a toll on my back. I don't want to be like 25 years old and already like having... I don't remember the name of it, whatever it is, but you know what I'm saying. So yeah, Season 3 will be canceled, and it's sad because it's probably my favorite season. It would be the best season. But yeah, things happen, plans fall through. I will be doing little stop motion animations. I even thought about making a different kind of show, and I say kind of show because it wouldn't be like Insurrection where like the episodes are weekly. It'd be kind of more like with Tectonic Films, Adventures of Tech, and Mr. Disappear, where they just kind of pop up randomly. Because I do want to do more animations with the actual sets. I'll do like little skits here and there, kind of like old BioTube. I just won't be doing mocks. I will be doing, like, before I dismantle all my mocks, I will kind of like do small little videos with them. I will do stories so you guys can understand who people are, why they are the way they are in my movies and my show, so that kind of thing. And I was thinking about this too for Season 3, like maybe working with someone who's a very good drawer. I have a few people in mind, but I would need to talk to them to kind of do like almost like storyboards, but also like have narration over and actually read the episode to you guys. So in a way you do kind of get that episode, or like the whole Season 3, just not animated, you know? So that's kind of where I'm sitting at right now. Excuse me, I just ate. So that's where I'm kind of sitting at right now. And another reason as to why I'm canceling Season 3 is because once I'm done with Season 2, I have to go directly into Season 3, because it takes place like I think it's a couple weeks after, and I would need to like film as much as I can, because there are a lot of winter scenes in Season 3, and a lot of fall scenes. There's, I think, episode 1 and 2 are in the summer, and then the rest of them are kind of going into fall and winter. And I mean, I could wait on the summer scenes until next summer and then shoot all winter, but with work and school that would be almost nearly impossible to do what I want to do. So that's where I'm at. I really, like I said, I really don't want to cancel Season 3 because it's my favorite season. Like, the writing in it is so much better than Season 1, and even though Season 2 is better than Season 1, Season 3 just blows it out of the water. We get so much revealed about who Satrix and Sardix are. We get to see a little bit more into Sardix's mind, and Sardix pretty much becomes the new villain. I mean, like, he's not the villain, but he's like more of a chaotic good kind of thing. But he's still just, he's unhinged, and we get to see how that affects everyone else. The deaths in that season are just major, and so as are the ones at the end of Season 2, but just, it's different. Like, I don't know how else to say it other than that. But, yeah, I think that's pretty much it for this update video. I will probably do more like this. Oh, but yeah, one more thing. I completely forgot. I got off topic and everything, but one of the other reasons I am canceling Season 3 is next summer, because while next summer is so far, I mean, it's a year away, but so far is looking very, very clear as compared to this summer, where this summer's just kind of been haywire and chaotic. Next summer, I do want to switch things up a bit. My channel is going to change dramatically. Dramatically. That's why I bought this camera. I have new shows in mind, live action, movies that I want to do. I'm writing stuff as I go along. And I'm even considering, because here's what I was thinking. I will still be doing Bionicle stuff, but very, very rarely will I be doing that once next summer rolls around the corner. I do want to kind of still do some more once I'm done with Season 2 here, but I'm going to slowly drift out of BioTube. And I will go into live action, and I have a lot of airsoft guns. I want to start doing some airsoft videos. Not really like unboxings and reviews. I might do 1 or 2 of those, but it would mainly be like clips, because my friend and I are planning on, if you guys know anything about airsoft, there's these things called MILSIM events, which are practically military. It's not exactly reenactments, but it's military. I can't think of the word, but simulation. There we go. Military simulations. My friend and I are planning on going down to Oklahoma next summer for one of the MILSIM events called Broken Home. We're huge airsoft fans, he and I. And if I do get a GoPro, I will be doing stuff like that. I'm planning on getting a new computer soon, and I would be able to do some more Warframe stuff, better Warframe stuff than what I've got now, because this computer can't even run it without everything turned down. So there's that. I want to like add more variety to my channel, and that's not really an excuse as to why I'm canceling Season 3, but I do eventually want to move out of Bionicle. I mean, and Bionicle was my childhood. I love it, but I can't keep making videos with these guys, because, and like I said before, just last night I was shooting with Tannerite and Skekdai, and Tannerite, his joints are so loose on his waist that when I moved him, he completely did the splits, and it's frustrating because while I do have the onion skin ability, it's so hard to just get them back into the right position and sit there upon hours and hours. I mean, the last scene I did last night for episode 6 was only like 3 minutes. I was on the floor from 2 to 4. And it's so painful to do that. It hurts my knees, it hurts my back. So that's why I'm canceling Season 3, because it's such a big project and the episodes are like hour-long episodes. So as much as it pains me to do that, Season 3 is going to have to be canceled. But like I said, I will find a contingency plan for it. I'm not going to leave you guys hanging on that. I want you to know the story that I have. So yeah, I guess that's a wrap on this update video. I'll give you a sneak peek or quick trailer here, like I said in the beginning of the video, but I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope that you understand where I'm coming from, and I know that it's kind of hard to understand what I'm saying when I'm blabbering all the time. I hope you were able to get a decent understanding, though. And I hope that you guys understand where I'm coming from, why I'm doing the things that I am. So, without further ado, thank you very much for watching, everybody. Do not forget to like, favorite, subscribe if you've not already done so. And as always, I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye!
I'm coming to get you! Whoever you are, just sit tight. You ignorant swine! Make it a lot easier on the 3 of us if you would just give in. Enough! Both of you! You need to speak up, Sardis. I will kill you. All of you. It may not be today. Maybe not this week. Hell, maybe not even this month or this year. But I'm gonna kill you. You know nothing! From the first day I met Sardis, I put up with his bullshit! For years! I dealt with his war, his brothers,
his problems. It has been non-stop. I hated every moment of it.